So I'm out with my granddaughter today, and say hey, Halo.
Hello.
And we are on our way to a pawpaw and granddaughter outing. And on my way to pick up my baby, I had to go to the gas station. And when I was at the gas station, it was the first time that I have had such an eerie feeling. I was at Costco's, and it was tension at the pump with white folks, and I'm talking about male and female, the way that they looked at me. It was the first time that I had reservations about even speaking, and that's not like me. It's like out of my character. I speak to everybody. I speak to you whether you speak back to me or not. But this time I felt some kind of way about, saying hello. I mean, it was an eeriness. And that makes me sad, Halo. That I would have to even have that type of emotion at a gas station, thinking about what people are thinking and how they feel about one another. I just asked you a question a few minutes ago. I said, how did you feel about racism? And your response was, what was your response again?
That I didn't like it.
You didn't like it because you said something else.
Because the way they treat people that's not their color.
Because of the way they treat people that's not their color. And that's coming from a 10-year-old. And she is even feeling the press of the plight, the existential plight that we are dealing with. I tell you something else I had reservations about, and it was the first time that I felt like picking up my grandbaby, I could possibly be putting her in harm's way. And this is the reason why I say that, is because I am a black man in America in the middle of a racial climate with tension that I have never experienced before. And I grew up during the riots of the 70s, the race riots of the 70s, where I was involved in fights, racial fights, coming home from school, because we was in a all-white neighborhood, predominantly, it was all whites mixed with a few black people. And we were fortunate enough to be financially able to live in that community. But even then, it was rough. I was a young kid in elementary school, but I didn't feel like I feel now, and maybe it's because of the disparity of age. So I'm more sensitive now than what I was. But I have never felt like there's a possibility that I could be putting my daughter, my granddaughter, in harm's way by even going to pick her up. I'm saying all that to say this, is that it's something that we are living in a day now where black men have to be a bit reticent about even having extracurricular activity with their family. I should never have to think about, okay, I'm going to pick up my grandbaby, and how is that going to work out as I go up and down the street. In fact, there's a police right up in front of me. As I go down the street, I got to make sure that I monitor my speed limit as opposed to somebody white being pulled over, because the chances of me getting a ticket and some type of confrontation is much, much, much greater than somebody white. So, and it's just like the spirit is raging in the streets and in America right now with these bad police officers that I've never seen it on this level before. So I just wanted to share that with you, that something that I've never felt, and I'm having to deal with that. A nice outing, and I am thinking about on our way to go rock climbing, that I am thinking about what if I get pulled over, or what if something happens. But I come against all those negative feelings, because the Lord has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. I rebuke danger, seen and unseen, that any type of harm or ill will towards me or my granddaughter will not happen. And I plead the blood over our lives today, and that we're going to have a lovely day, a good day, all day, and nothing will happen. In Jesus' name, it is so. But I still wanted to share that with you, because somebody else may not be as blessed or as fortunate today. So listen, you have a safe day out there. Execute wisdom as you go about doing your business, especially if you black, and moreover if you are male. Be wise in what you do. I'll be back to you later, and we'll share some more thoughts. God bless.